Me and Mikinzie met, unfortunately, on a dating site. We hate to admit it. Mikinzie messaged me when it was time to meet her that weekend for our first date, and I was standing on the sidewalk waiting for her to show up and see this cute little blonde girl walking up, and I was hoping it was the cute little blonde girl, and sure enough it was.
I see him like looking around, he has a toothpick in his mouth, and I go up to him and I kind of did like a, whoa, you're actually nice and you're attractive. And so we gave each other like a hug, and I think we were both like instantly attracted to each other.
From the first day we met, I was in the middle of packing up to leave Colorado. 2 weeks after we met, we moved away, and I went to Oregon and she was still in Colorado, and then we just did distance ever since then.
I was so nervous because I was like super into this guy. I really liked him, and I was like, is he even gonna work out? And so he goes back to Oregon. We FaceTimed so much, and the next time I saw him was Vegas, and it wasn't like till a month later.
And so we were traveling back and forth to see each other all the time, buying plane tickets to come out just for the weekend, and our families probably thought we were crazy because we were leaving every 2 weeks to go see each other.
And so we've spent like 6 months of our relationship traveling back and forth to Oregon, to Nebraska, to Colorado. We went to Utah, went to Hawaii.
If you want to see somebody bad enough, you'll definitely make it work. And so that's what we did. Mikinzie said, I loved you first. We were at a slot machine in Vegas, and we were sitting around, probably a little drunk, and it was like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. She got all serious and sweet and stuff. And
I just looked at him, like blurted out, I'm in love with you. And he was like, what? And I was like, yep, I'm in love with you.
Yeah, and our relationship kind of took off from there.
So he texted me one day when I was at work, and he was like, hey, we should go away this weekend. It's gonna be nice, and there's a really cool hike I wanna take you on. He had already had literally everything packed, my clothes, sandwiches, everything that like I could think of that I would normally pack, he did it.
It was a random day, and we've been trying to save money and stuff, and I just told her that we were gonna go on a hike. So we went over there and did a 10-mile hike, dragged her 10 miles into the woods and up to this lake. And
so we get to the lake, and he props up the tripod, and he comes over, and he looks at me, and I look at him, and then he goes, wait.
And when I went to pop the question, I got too nervous and paused, and she's like, what are you doing? And
I had a suspicion, so I was like trying to look around to see if I could find a ring or a box, and I couldn't find it. And then he starts going in about like how much he loves me and how excited he is to be with me and whatnot. And then he got down on one knee and he pulled the ring box out of his sock, which was good because I would have never guessed that it was there.
She said yes. She got a little bit teary-eyed, and she was very excited, and yeah, no, it was a good time.
It was almost like surreal that I didn't even really like have an emotion to react, because I was like, this is literally perfect. I could not have asked for anything better.
We've never really had like a set home location, but as long as I'm with Mikinzie, then I feel at home.
Bradley, I just want you to know that I'm so excited to marry you. I pretty much knew you were the one when I met you, as cheesy as that sounds. I love you so much, and I can't wait for forever with you.
I love you, Mikinzie, and I'm so excited for all of our adventures to come.